presentation of not Dragon by Spire Peak.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Soundtown.
Soundtown. Welcome to Soundtown and Quest and Chaos and Icewind Dale's Rime of the Frostmaiden. Welcome, pew 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 noises. Before we get into today's game, thank you so much for your patience as we were figuring out things on this end. We have some announcements to make. First of all, just want to give a shout out to some friends. We have friends over at Nord Games. Nord Games got all that supplementary material to make your games awesome. They got books, they got decks, they got dice, they got a whole smorgasbord of things. So check out nordgamesllc.com/3.html for our affiliate link. And if you use the coupon code chaotic20, you're going to get yourself what?
Their code system is broken at the moment, so.
Oh.
Anyway.
You see me
it's not
getting
just us
this...
either. It's the whole system is down.
You see me getting in this rhythm, Thomas. You gotta cut me off.
Yeah.
So that is Nord Games. Apparently their code system is wonkety woos. But yeah. I don't know. Many things apparently. Also, if you go to Birds of Paradise, they make custom dice of birds / Arizona themed dice made by our very own Andrea of the Burbs. Thank you so much. Oh yes, there we go. birdsofparadise.com. If you look at Matt's screen, we got the is it the Sequoia Suns? Which one is that?
Is the Arizona Sunset.
Arizona Sunset.
It's actually my favorite one, I think. I love this one.
There's some blues and purples and golds in there.
It's like a journey to Zion.
Oh, that's a great way of putting it. But yeah, so we got Birds of Paradise, and if you use the coupon code, code chaotic. Just making sure. Coupon code.
I don't think that works either because it doesn't matter. They're friends of the show.
Doesn't even matter. If you use the coupon code chaotic, you'll get 15% off. The last friend of the show is D&D Beyond. D&D Beyond is the official online tool set of Dungeons and Dragons. They've got 5 tabs on my screen right now, ready and raring to go, because this is my life. But also, like, if you don't want to flip through this big book, which I actually do love flipping through books, but if you need a bit quicker on the draw of like, what does a survival check mean? Or let's do this quick tab into wilderness encounters. You can go straight there as opposed to flipping to like page 96 or whatever it is in the book. Very handy tool, really streamlines the game. So check out dndbeyond.com. Speaking of friends, thank you so much for all of your support here on Twitch, YouTube, podcasts, Patreon, wherever you support us. Thank you so much. Discord. We always appreciate your support. One particular support we would like to shout out is from Patreon. Leslie is giving one of their monthly cards to Rime of the Frostmaiden, a tonic of charm, specifically so Elspeth and Indra can get it on. Let's get it on. Yeah.
I don't. Do you think that they need advantage on charisma checks?
Oh yeah.
Yes. Did you see the charisma check I made last time to get her to stay in the room with me? And I rolled a 6, and she left, and I went to bed.
Nice. So in addition to that, we have an anonymous gifter. Patreon member, not Voldemort 1, not Voldemort 2, but an anonymous is going to do a random card. So we'll draw 2 and then pick one. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. So we have to choose from Forgotten Lore. You know any immunities, resistances, or vulnerabilities of a creature you can see.
Whoa.
Okay.
You ask for Guiding Light or Guiding Light. You ask for guiding light from the gods. For a brief moment, you see a faint glow in the direction of your stated goal, and you'll sense an estimate on how far away it is.
I think that one would be very useful for us out in the wilderness trying to find stuff.
Next time we get lost, yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
So, so we're gonna change things up a little bit with these cards. Is that as you know, you can donate 500 bits to give us a token of inspiration, and we can use 2 of them to draw a card. All cards now will last until the end of the month. So instead of just at the end of the session, they'll last till the end of the month. We will figure out how to then redeem those back into the Book of Inspiration. To keep them separate, but anyway, they will also be counted for that if they are unused at the end of the month. So they won't ever go to waste.
Cool. Ooh.
Okay.
So what card do y'all choose? Do you choose the Guiding Light or the Forgotten?
Yeah.
I think the Guiding Light is good.
No, thank you, anonymous donor. He, she, they, who will not be named.
Let's see. Playing another game tomorrow for the Guild of the 5Es, which is our Patreon rewards that we were meant to do every month. This will be the 3rd one of the year. Sorry. Yeah. Okay.
No. We're working on it. We're getting better.
Catch up over the summer. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Might as well, since we're here, why don't we thank Tamaranth for a new Twitch sub. Thank you so much. We have NGC 457, 30 months. Boom, 30 months. That is
Very nice.
yes. And then we have,
It's longer than I've been alive.
was this a gift or was this a brand new sub? This is X Corral, resubscribed for 1 month at tier 1. Oh, been subscribed for 15 months. So that is much like Amy, where she does not remember to subscribe. So don't forget, Twitch resets if you use Amazon Prime. It resets every month and you have to redo it. All right. Other notes. We just got inspiration from the Hefner. That is 1 and 1. 1 for James and 1 for the players. I don't have my tokens out here at the moment. And Tactical Bacon flying in with another 1,000 bits for a card for the players.
Ooh.
So why don't we do that? Wow. We are thanking Bioweaponarium. If I said that right, thank you for the raid. We are about, I swear we're about to start this game. All right.
No promises.
There's a Nord Game luck. There's a Nord Games luck card in here. It's the it's actually the rules card for the luck. All right. So you know what? It's much easier to draw randomly if you're not looking at them.
It's an option. It's a choice.
All right. Oh, whoa. These are 2 good ones. So boosted regeneration. For those of you who just joined us on this raid, this is the deck of inspiration. Kickstarter coming very soon. Lots of planning going on. These are usually single-use cards that you reward your players for doing cool things or really bad puns or making you laugh or bringing you pizza as a DM, because it's always good to reward your players. All right, so we have drawn 2, and we are going to pick one of them. We have boosted regeneration. When consumed in combat, this potion heals 1d6 plus 2 hit points at the beginning of your turn. Nope, when consumed in combat, this potion heals 1d6 plus 2 HP. At the beginning of your turn, you heal an additional 1d6 plus 2 HP.
Ooh.
This effect continues until the end of combat. Outside of combat, this is a healing potion that does 1d6 plus 2. Or rejuvenating mana. When consumed, this potion creates one temporary second level spell slot, which lasts for 10 minutes. I'm thinking regen.
I think regen.
Yeah. Either one, it's going to Elspeth, so
Excuse you, the regen potions have always gone to Donovan.
No, true. I mean, you're holding on to it, is what I mean.
So the way that we use these cards is these are group, and we can agree to use them with a second. So one person needs to second a request. Usually we force them on people. Okay, I think that's it for me talking. James, do you want to take it over again?
Sure. That's everything. Yeah, we got patreon.com/quest and chaos. Check that out. That's where our Guild of the 5es is, in which our community plays with folks from the shows. And we got merch. We got good old mugs. We got Irish coffee mugs for Dragonfly Spire Peak that just ended this past Monday. We'll be heading into Swords and Sages, Candlekeep Mysteries not this coming up Monday, but the following Monday, the 19th of July. Yes, and we're here every Saturday starting at approximately 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time.
Wavy stuff,
All right.
That's plenty of foufouas coming from my mouth. Let's hear some more foufouas after the intro. Thank you for joining us for Rime the Frostmaiden, Icewind Dales. Roll that tape. Yeah. Hello and welcome. As I open this phasing out book, so that way I can remember some things. There we go. Okay. So last time, our heroes left Caer-Dineval in the care of the speaker, Sergeant Douchebag. I'm forgetting his name right now. Majesty.
Orpheus?
Cranach. There we go.
Cranach, yeah.
Speaker Cranach.
Yes, the Majesty.
The Majesty. They left good old Meek behind as well, promising to pick him up afterwards. But north they headed, and eventually they made their way to the very lonely town of Caer Connacht at the very northern shore of Loch Denishir. It's lodgings placed on a tiered system, almost like an amphitheater. And as they entered and began to walk through the streets, they noticed it was pretty quiet. Lights abound with the glass that were placed within windows, giving an orange tint into this otherwise barren town. As they walked through the streets, they noticed a tall mound of snow. And as Azar was trying to make a nice little snowman, Donovan attempted, keyword attempted, to shoot it with a firebolt, but then missed because the dice gods do not appreciate murder hobos.
It's snow. You can attack snow without murder hobo.
Apparently not in this game.
No snow attacking in this game. As more of the snowman was built, it began to shimmy and shake, and from it emerged a silver dragonborn. The speaker of Caer Connacht I am forgetting his name too. Wow.
Corvus.
Provis. This is
Yep.
gonna be a day, y'all. Gonna be a day. Provis, who, as they began to walk with to the nearby inn, began to relay some stories that pricked the ears of Elspeth, having fought in an adventuring group that took on dragon cultists, very similar to the stories of her father. They were taken to an inn. They rested a bit, but decided to gather more information about some mysterious thieves who were in town stealing various objects, goats, the inn's colorful glass lantern, and a few other thingamajigs. They went to the tavern across the street and gathered some information, but in reality, Elspeth just went into a drinking contest and won against Trovis, who was already at that time inebriated and became ever more so. They went back to the inn, they got their rest, and began to set out looking for said tracks. They searched around town, found that there was a little hidey hole in the now destroyed care that was on the northwestern side of town. And in their searchings, they found footprints that led north. Tiny footprints, dwarf-sized footprints. But eventually, those dwarf-sized footprints met up into this little patch of snow that was disturbed, and leading away from this disturbance, larger footprints, good, foot in width, maybe 18 inches in length, maybe 2 feet in length, walking away northward with sled tracks dragging behind. And that's where we pick up, with our heroes looking northward into the darkness as per normal in Icewind Dales, at least for the past 3 years.
Well,
Wind
right.
whistles by.
these should be easy to follow, at least. Yeah.
As long as we don't hit another blizzard.
How does the weather look?
Make a perception check at disadvantage due to the dark.
If I throw my dancing lights up into the air, will it neutralize the disadvantage?
That is a 13 at disadvantage.
So far, it seems pretty fair. Looking outwards, it is hard to tell, but from what you're feeling, it feels pretty all right.
We can always, use the dome if we run into some severe weather.
That'll be nice.
So,
Onward then?
No. Northward?
onward.
It already starts going.
I'm gonna feed Erut a treat and try to send him ahead to scout.
Roll an animal handling check for me, please.
The skill I didn't think I was gonna need in this game, but somehow keep succeeding at. 15.
15, all right. You all watch as the pale body of Eru just disappears into the darkness. And as you set out, you do notice that up above there is a slight twinkling of the night sky, as it is perpetually night, even though it is morning. The confusing parts of Icewind Dales for sure. But northward you head. And as the wind blows past you, you realize that this portion of land just seems to be a pretty flat expanse that just keeps going and going. And as you follow these tracks, their cadence at times is very heavy, and at times they kind of drag through the snow, partially due to some of the snow rising higher and lower. But at times it does feel a little swayy as it continues to walk.
Is that the large footprints?
Yes, and you can watch as the sled tracks definitely give a much more clear indication of the movement that whoever the rider or packages may be on the sled was going through. A bit serpentine.
Since it's been kind of a clear night, can we tell how long it's been since the tracks have been through here?
Yeah, make a survival check.
I don't know if I'm the one to do that, but let's see.
I can assist if you want, or give you guidance.
Could we? What
I'll
was
give
this? Survival?
Yes.
Yeah. Could I get a little guidance? Is that all right?
Yes. Have a D4 of guidance.
Thank you. 4. I needed that. So that's going to be 13 again.
13 again. You know it was definitely recent. And especially with the fact that you didn't see these tracks the morning before, or the day before, excuse me. Seeing it now in the morning, you can assess that they were made within the night. And fortunately, so far, the weather has been kind in not covering it up. But you can assess that it was anywhere from an hour to maybe 4 or 5 hours prior.
All right.
Because we know. Sorry, I was just saying, because we know for sure that it happened after we went to sleep, because we found the footprints outside mine and Imdra's window that had not been there when we all went in, right?
Mhm.
So, okay.
Can we tell if they're moving faster than a normal pace?
With that 13, 1 second. Let me see how
Or
quickly
slower?
this thing moves.
Do we have our sled? We don't have our sleds, right? We've returned it.
No, we've got our dogs.
Yeah.
Oh, we still do have
Okay.
ours.
Jolly and 7. There's a deer following you along too.
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, because if we've been like sled worthy for a bit now, we might be able to pick up on how fast they're moving then, since we've seen our own tracks for a while.
Good point.
It's moving. It's not in a rushed pace, and it by any means. It is just going.
Right. Well, here we go. Continuing on.
Should we try and pick up our pace a little bit?
Yes. Walking
Like
faster.
try and move 1.5 times for maybe an hour or 2.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure.
Try to close the gap a bit.
Meaning Amoa has to just walk like a millisecond.
My normal
Just like,
speed.
oh, you mean like this, yeah?
Yeah.
And then just
It's like I just stop pausing every other
exactly.
step.
Stop waiting for you guys.
But yeah, as you all try and pick up pace, for sure, Amoa and Azar aren't too pressed to maintain such a picked up pace. But after about an hour or so, you do begin to feel the sky begin to crawl within, covering the stars above, and a small flurry begins to drift downwards. And as you continue walking in this northern, and as you watch the footprints, it starts to curve a little to the west. You see a dark silhouette of a mountain, a hill, far off in the distance. Definitely clearly seen within the night, but how far away it is, how large it is hard to tell, gauging the distance.
And no other tracks have met up with this. It's just the one.
Just the
cart.
one so far.
Okay, or the one sled.
Mm-hmm.
So they're headed for Kelvin's Cairn then. Yes, that seems to be. Pull out the map and kind of check.
Yeah. And as you look,
directions.
as you look at the map and you look at the directions in which the sled is aimed towards, yes, it appears to be in the northwestern direction of Kelvin's Cairn.
Well, with the snow, maybe we should pick up even faster.
Go as far as we can, as long as we can.
Yep. Till we get tired.
Okay.
Double speed. Or as the chat says, ludicrous speed.
Going plaid.
As you yes. As you walk, who would like to roll a d4?
Moa?
I
Oh,
will.
Or did JP?
Go ahead.
Here we go. Hawan.
A 1.
No.
Good, right?
Hawan.
So we're only going to run into one bad thing. Excellent. Well done, sir.
Yes.
A 1.
Only one toe will fall off from frostbite.
As you move closer and closer to Kelvin's cairn, you can see up above the mountain a large gathering of clouds. And as you move closer and closer, those clouds are unleashing a massive flurry of snow that begins to just pick up and whip around. Your vision just slowly begins to dissipate. The light that you have cast for you, doing that effect when it's like those foggy, cloudy nights where it's starting to like reflect back into your eyes, and you kind of have to like dim it just so that way you can make your way forward without blinding yourselves.
I take the length of rope and just pass back so everyone can hold on to the rope so we don't get separated.
Okay.
I'll make sure to tie off the end of the rope to the sled as well so that we stay with the animals and the stuff.
Mm-hmm.
The deer on the sled.
Yeah, deer on the sled.
Such an odd image.
It's like, you're usually dead when we do this to your kind. Tie it up.
You're lucky.
As the doe rides on the sled, and as the snow picks up, the unfortunate part of this maelstrom of snow is that you lose your bearing on the mountain as well as the tracks.
It's probably, you know what, it's probably best to
Stop.
Go map.
We know which way they were headed. We could pick up when the storm passes.
Okay.
so I'm gonna start casting. It's gonna take me a few minutes.
I'll just
Casting.
hold my lights up as best I can to help us all stay in the same vicinity.
Mm-hmm.
Renner will
yeah.
impatiently tap his foot.
I cast bonfire. Sort of like in a close to us, basically, right?
It's a 5-foot square, just no snow at all.
As this bonfire emanates, and as you all gather around,
I'm gonna color it. I'll just color it white.
okay. As Donovan goes through this process, what should I do?
Kumbaya.
Is that, I mean, a concentration check if, to see if I can actually cast it in the snow, or?
Oh no, that's fine. I would like folks to make a perception check.
Ooh.
Except for Donovan, as he is focused. Oh, at disadvantage, I should say, because of the blizzard.
Does that include me too?
Yeah.
7.
7.
Mm-hmm.
Also 7.
7.
7.
Also 7.
Are you serious?
I'm serious.
We're
Can we
doing
add-
great, guys.
can we add
We're
all
doing
that up?
great.
So now our entire party is just passive perception of 7.
Oh my god.
What is that? What is that?
Ooh,
Everybody's just
bonfire.
watching Donovan
It's a
do it. It's
So
just like,
delightful and terrifying.
why, look at him do that. That's weird. Why is he doing it that way?
Oh.
Donovan, I think if you put your pinkies out, you'll get a better hold on the
So 7, for some odd reason, is just a particularly happy dog today, even with his puppy.
Zar's just playing with the puppy, that's all. Just no attention.
Jolly, ever the stalwart companion, just standing looking out and about. And as the wind blows, the snow covering your vision. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Nope, he's grabbing the dice.
Oh, that's.
He's like, I needed one of you to see a thing, and no one did.
Okay.
Maybe this unseen individual or thing will.
My
miss
owl could
their-
just come tell us what's happening. I'm sure he gets natural 20s on all his perception checks.
Let's see. Oh my. Elspeth, does a 13 hit you?
Yep. Oh, wait. I have my shield on. Do I have my shield on? I have my shield. No, it does not.
Oh! Well, that's good to know.
I had to double check.
Let me
because,
roll
like,
again, because it's going to hit one of you.
I always forget that I do have my shield, I just don't have armor anymore.
I forget. This
Really?
Yeah, because Black Cabin.
We haven't replaced it yet?
I replaced my clothes. I don't think I got armor in that.
We're wearing clothes now. Not bad. Yeah,
Yes, Renner is wearing clothes because Elspeth makes him every morning put pants on.
You
Much to
understand.
Oh,
That's being goofball
cold?
to
I know you
2-year-old.
come from
No,
the
you
ocean.
have to wear clothes.
No, you have to wear clothes. But why?
Okay. So as you all are crowding around Donovan, just being like, do this, and like playing with 7, a dark silhouette appears behind you, Elspeth. Not even stealthing, but just lumbers behind, the blizzard obscuring its presence, and takes 2 claw attacks at you. And you take
You're
20
dead.
slashing damage.
Jesus Christ!
How much?
20?
20 slashing
Okay.
damage. And 25 cold damage.
Is that halved because of my amulet?
Yes.
Great. Fuck.
And I need you to make a constitution saving throw.
Whoa. Donovan
Let's-
doesn't even notice.
Let's see how bad my hangover is. Let's see how bad my hangover is. I
Pinkies
fail.
out.
That's a 6.
That's a 6.
I'm still hungover.
Okay.
Oh,
You feel these 2 slashes come across your back, and your body just, even with the amulet, you just feel this sense of cold just like kind of lock up your body. And as you all hear Elspeth turn or like scream, you turn around and standing about 5 feet over her head, you see this tusked creature with long gangly arms, clawed talons at the end of it, fur covering a body that has been adapted for the snow. I'd like you all to roll initiative.
Yay.
What condition do I have from failing the con throw?
From this one, you have disadvantage on all attack rolls until the end of your next turn.
Thank you.
Okay, 1 second.
it's a wampa. I knew it.
Yup.
The Discord Wampus.
Oh
Yeah.
my goodness.
It's a tauntaun. Oh, no,
Oh,
wrong layer.
boy.
You would think after a year of using this thing, I would actually know how to use.
Oh, is there a
Nope.
Is there a map?
Why would we learn things?
Oh, is there a map?
1 second.
We're still at Cape d'Anaval. Oh, there we go. Holy moly! What is that thing?
It's an ice troll.
It's gnarly, is what it is.
Okay. I hunted these as a child. Renner is thinking. So I know these things.
Yeah.
Would I know to shout out to the group weaknesses real quick or no?
Roll me a.
Well, I guess we should wait until we're in combat. I'm sorry.
Yeah, roll me a history or survival check while we're at it.
I feel like I would also know this.
Yeah, both of you can roll. You as well, Tossie. But while we're at it, 25 to 20.
30-20. Me too.
Dirty 20.
Wait, I'm sorry, was that 3 dirty 20?
Dirty 20.
So Azara, Amoa, and Renner, dirty 20.
Shit.
Yeah,
Wow, y'all are just syncing up today.
I love this.
It's
Oh,
our dexterity
guys.
is 17. What you got?
Look, I didn't want to keep playing the damsel in distress, but the fact that everyone rushes to my rescue every time I get hit is not helping.
We're your friend.
When?
Your friend in distress.
And then...
Or as Vin Diesel will say, family.
Family.
Gravity doesn't matter. We got family.
Yeah, that's right. Rules don't matter. We have family.
In that case, Elspeth and Donovan, what you get?
I got a
5.
19.
We were so close. We were almost synced up.
So close.
And then Donovan was at a 5?
5.
Well, that makes sense.
Total?
You were...
You're
That's with my
concentrating.
dex. Or my initiative. Oh, I'm sorry, 6.
That
It
was
doesn't matter.
6.
Oh.
Well, you were still after the troll anyway. And then Indra.
Makes sense. I'm busy. Pinky's out. Just in my head, all I hear is Pinky's out. Pinky's out.
And then Elspeth screaming. You're like, I did it! They're out!
Wait, sorry, I'm backing up here. What were you asking for? You were asking for the survival check, right?
Survival.
Yes.
Oh, okay. I was like,
Come
wait
on,
a minute.
Tossie.
these aren't-
I hope we don't match on this one, on this roll.
On the initiative?
Yeah. No, on the
Survival.
remembering, survival roll. Ice troll roll.
No,
Okay.
sorry, did we give our survival checks already?
No, not yet. I'm just hoping we
Oh.
don't match because mine is very low.
Sorry. So let me back it up, James. My bad. I have 11 on my initiative.
Oh, 11 on the initiative.
Oh.
Ah.
But you got that dirty 20. You know what it is.
Yes. Sorry. The two came real close to each other, and there's a blizzard in my head. Okay.
Yeah, I was gonna say. I'm always started running to Elspeth and thought, "Ooh, I think I've seen one of these before," and then just
Yeah.
stopped.
All right, let's just rearrange since Donovan was making that and Moha would have set the bonfire. Yeah, ish. There we go. And good old ice troll right by Elspeth. Cool. So, starting off the initiative is Azar.
Is Elspeth still conscious after that?
Yes, I am standing. I am just very badly injured.
Okay. You don't need that. That's nice.
Also, did Imdra roll into initiative?
Yes, she did.
Okay.
She's not on the map, so I
Did
don't
she
have
roll
to check.
perception check?
She got a 7.
Okay, there's the map. Alright, so there's right there. So I'm just going to just startled by this thing. It's like I'm playing with the puppies, like, oh, who's a good boy? Who's a good boy? And then all of a sudden there's like screaming and bloody murder behind me, and there's this thing. So like, what the? And I'll just hex and blast it because it's over there. It's just like, ah!
Hex and blast. Hex and blast.
Oh, is the troll glowing? This is just where are.
Is it glowing?
Yes.
It is not glowing.
Okay, that makes you feel a little bit better. That we're finding something that isn't glowing this time. It's like freaking everything in this stupid place glows. Okay.
If I had fairy fire, I would use it.
I was just looking to see if I had it.
I will hex its strength stat, so it has disadvantage on strength checks, and that is 22 to hit.
22 hits.
So that's 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage. Solid. As you all watch as this inky blackness just wraps around the troll and then poof, a Eldritch Blast. I believe you get 2 now, right?
Am I level? Are we level 5?
Yeah.
You're level 5.
Oh, we're level 5 now. Okay, I get 2. I forgot. We did level up last session. We did the whole thing for it. I forgot. Sorry. Oh, yeah, that'll hit. That's a 20 total. That's
Looks like we're fighting on a Dixie cup.
That's another 9 damage.
Another 9 damage. Excellent. As this black webbing just latches onto the troll, 2 blasts smack it into, and slight smoke kind of curls before being blasted away by the blizzard wind. Next up, Renner.
Well, I rolled a 5 on my remembering how to attack these. So I just yell out, I've murdered many of these. I hunted these as a child. And then he'll just, without giving any information apparently to the group, but he's going to run up to the troll and he's going to slash at one of its legs for his first attack. And if that doesn't work, he'll go to the second one for his second attack. His other leg.
Go ahead.
Let's see here. Roly-poly. So the first is a natural 20. So that'll be a
sexy.
27 to hit. And then I am going to roll my damage. This is the D8, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So then that will be an 8 plus 4.
So 16 plus 4, so that's 20 damage.
Plus 4. And for a bonus action of this, I'm going to use the opposite end for bludgeoning, which is a 1, whatever that is.
Okay. So 22 damage.
And then for a second attack, we'll go to the other, which is a 25 to hit.
25 hits for sure.
Perfect. And then I will roll my damage again, which is a 2 plus 4, so that's a 6 plus 1 again, so 7 plus 7.
7 damage, nice. As you see Elspeth scream, you run over with your trident, and then with 3 quick attacks, just you watch as you pummel and puncture this troll with great aplomb. Next up, Elspeth.
I would like to disengage.
Okay.
I'm going to run over here, and then I will bonus action healing word myself.
Solid choice.
Because holy crap. And that's it. That's my turn. I'll be over here now.
Oh,
Sorry. Oh, there we go. Sorry, everyone. The map was not updating.
Oh dear.
1 second. I forgot to grab an Imdra.
Yes.
Characters. Where's a blonde person? That's a blonde person. All right. Imdra standing over here. We'll take her move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we'll go for 2 attacks on the troll. That's a nat 1, and that is not good. That is a 13. Both of those attacks just getting buffeted by a quick gust of wind as Imdra tries to do 2 quick strikes with her rapier, unfortunately missing with both. Amoa, you're up. Oh yes, and with that 20, yeah, these are ice trolls for sure.
These?
Yeah.
Heard that. We all heard that.
Were they all in a line
Quick,
or something?
clip that.
With that nat 20, you see the 8 trolls approaching your.
Single file.
Yeah.
Oh,
They
what
hide
is
their
it?
numbers that way. They
Or have
hide
to
their
do
numbers
a
that way.
dance routine where they kind of like fan out, like whoa.
Who's got lightning bolt?
Sorry. This is an ice troll. You would know that definitely from your time up in the mountains, they are best avoided, as they are very savage when they do attack. They continue the hunt until someone is dead, or if they are mortally wounded, then they will retreat. At times, the more skilled members of your clan who went out hunting would bring back ice troll hearts for various purposes.
You're best of wit.
All this talk of hearts coming up, I feel like we're gonna become the Heartbreakers as a group.
I love that. As Imdra looks at you longingly as you're running away.
He's like, oh, that's a 1.
As Donovan starts taking heart.
Trying to remember if does it speak giant?
Oh.
Yeah, I would say you would know they speak giant.
I'm just trying to remember if I speak giant.
As a Goliath, yes, you do.
Just enough to ask to go to the where the bathroom is.
El baños, ¿dónde está?
Baño.
Which hole do I take a shit in?
Yeah.
You can ask for flat or sparkling water.
I quickly turn and I assess that it's a ice troll, and I'm gonna ask questions later. So I came in blasting. I'm just gonna go ahead and like train my focus in that general direction and cast fireball.
Fireball?
Fireball.
All right, thanks, Samoa. That sounds great. This will be great.
You know what?
Don't worry
actually,
about it.
that's right.
No, don't do it. It'll be fun. It'll be fun. Do it.
Oh, never mind.
Sorry, I killed your girlfriend.
I just looked at the map. I'm like, oh yeah, maybe not.
No, do it. Do it. It's fun. It's fun.
You just cast it back behind it. You don't want to catch it. It's really big.
Yeah.
And it'll catch the other one that's clearly behind it that we haven't seen yet.
Yeah.
It'll be a lot of steam behind you guys. Look out. Yeah, so I'm gonna train it so that it's just the sphere portion encompassing it and hopefully missing my teammates here.
Okay. With its large figure there, I just like you for aiming purposes with the blizzard as well. Just roll me a d20. 11 and above, you aim it just precisely. 10 or below, you might catch some.
You might catch some
you
heat.
accidentally put it on Renner.
And then that one is on top of Renner.
Maybe I should have.
Ooh, a 3. Okay.
I love it.
Just roll me a d4. See which person you land on.
Oh, this is fun.
1. These incredibly low rolls today.
Yeah. Oof. So, Renner, I'd like you to roll a dexterity saving throw.
What would you say?
Dexterity saving throw, I
Okay.
believe, right?
It's okay. I've got good acrobat. Oh my god. I've got good acrobatics. Nope.
Yeah, it is a dex save throw.
Okay.
That's a 6.
6. Cool. Both you and the troll failed the dexterity saving throw. Roll some damage.
I just love that Renner was feeling so confident in fighting this beast, and then
I know. 22.
22 damage?
Yeah.
All right. You watch as Omoa, in the panic of seeing this troll just emerge, just quickly with his arms cast a fireball right on top, and you just see that little bead of light that goes as it just reverberates into this empty field.
We did take a long rest, correct? Because okay. Otherwise, I'd be down. So I'm just making sure. Cool.
No. You should be at full health with your 10 temp HP from this morning when we left.
Gotcha. And the temp was
10.
Thank you so much.
This is what I get for
That's
only
one of the
being
only
a-
reasons that I'm up.
Oh, whoops.
Oh,
Okay.
I don't have that. Do I have the temp?
Everyone should have 10 temp HP every morning when we wake up. It's the blessing of the Morning Lord.
Wow.
as we helped Macretus.
Bless the morning, Lord.
Bless the morning, Lord. That said, ouch. Okay. Ah, Amara.
Sorry, I'm only 28. How do I know?
Oh God.
Cool. Anything else you'd like to do, Amara?
Yeah, I am. Let's see here. Where am I? I'm gonna retreat back to where Elspeth is. Just kind of like get in between.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's it right there.
Okay. Cool. It's the troll's turn.
Is the bonfire gone now because the spell was cast? It would
Are
be
you
gone.
making are you maintaining concentration, Amoa, on the bonfire?
Could be useful.
Oh, you're muted, baby.
All right. Can I, after having cast Fireball?
Yes, because
Like
Fireball does
retrain
not maintain or is not a concentration spell.
Okay, great. Then I'll continue kind of keeping that lit so that there's a light source.
Okay. Solid. It's the troll's turn, and Renner and Imdra standing beside this large troll. You watch as he shakes his body, and this unnatural coldness just kind of whips around, and you watch as all the flames that were just licking its hair just disappear as all of the flames around you. However, the temperature almost instantly drops. I don't think you take a save. Nope. Yep, you're just next to it, so you take 15 cold damage.
Halved, correct, because of
Yes.
my defense. Okay.
Because
so
of your
8?
resistance. Yes. 7.
7? Okay. Ooh.
That is 15 to Indra, though. And as these flames dampen down, he looks over to where you are, Amoa, and just like, and he's going to rush past both Renner and Indra, if y'all want to take attacks.
Opportunity? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Listen, I'd be like that too. If somebody burned my coat.
Didn't actually leave Renner's space.
Oh, yeah, didn't leave Renner's space, so it just kind of circled around you.
Oh, so I
But
cannot.
Indra can.
Gotcha.
God, wow, another nat 1 for Indra.
Oof.
You did just take a lot of damage.
As the cold she has to wipe away from her face, she's like, tries to whip out with the rapier, but cannot reach. But seeing you now, before it is going to take 2 of its claw attacks at you. Moa. Ooh. Well, one of those missed, but does a 13 hit?
Yes.
Okay.
We need to get him out with some coconut armor.
For real.
12. That
Why
will be
did we not-
16 slashing damage
Oof.
and 11.
I'm gonna use Stone's Endurance, and just because as it's coming to me, I'm like as a reaction. I'm gonna reduce damage by 1d12 plus 3 once per
Alright.
short rest. So
Nice.
12. By 5.
By 5. So that first one was 16. So you take 11 points of slashing damage and 11 points of cold damage, reduced to half because you are resistant to cold. So 5 cold damage.
Oof.
So as you duck under one claw and the other one catches you in the ribs, your natural, almost stone-like skin just like taking away some of the blunt of the damage. seeing that you are not dead, is going to take its last bite attack at you.
Oh, and then I poop my pants.
Does a 14 hit?
Yes, it hits.
Okay. So you'll take an additional 7 piercing damage.
Oof.
And 7 cold damage reduced to half, which is 3.
I'm dead. And I'm just kidding.
As you take all of this force upon you, you watch as the troll attempt, like you can see some of the skin of the burns and of the slashing wounds attempting to close.
Whoa.
But for some reason is not.
There's my finger in there.
Oh.
I think that is it for the troll. Next up is Donovan.
But I imagine I'm like, oh crap. Was I 10 minutes and 50 seconds into this ritual, or?
I would say you were in the middle of casting said ritual.
All right. So do I think that I could hide behind the fire? I'm going to try it.
All right, go ahead.
Bonus action. Hide behind the fire. No. Well, I mean, stealth is 12.
12. Okay. All right.
And then I'm going to shoot a short bow at a troll.
All right. Go ahead and roll an attack.
I have a question. If
22.
Yes, Samoa.
if Donovan's shooting an arrow through the bonfire, does that become a fire arrow?
Unfortunately, it is not laced with material that could allow it to. But if it did,
Donovan, pull out your flask.
Yeah, Donovan, pull it out.
However, so that is a 22 to hit without
sure
advantage. And because Renner is threatening it, that's a terrible roll. 12, 13, 14, 15 points of piercing damage.
15
Not
points
bad.
of piercing damage, not bad.
My sneak attack is now 3d6. And then I will just hang out by this. I'm going to look around for any other trolls. But the fire is right in my face, so.
Yeah, with that fire in the face, you're trying to look out into the darkness and you're like, But yes, this bolt just goes streaming through the fire, and if it had been laced with something, it would have been a particularly fun, delightful sight. But it also just catches in the rib at one point at which Renner had gone for a backhanded slash. And that is the troll. We're back at the top of the order. It is Azar with Renner on deck.
Okay, so I'm gonna. I can't grab my character.
Oh, is it Una Memento? Let's see. Oh, it is not on you. There we go. Should be good.
Okay, good. So I'm just gonna come right down here, and I need our new best friend to make a deck save, please.
Dex saving throw. Hooah! Out of the box. That will be a 10.
All right, that's gonna fail. Yay. Okay. So I run over to it and just suck in just loads of this freezing cold mountain air, and I'm gonna breathe flame onto this boy.
Ooh.
And he takes 2, 3. He takes 5 points of fire damage,
Nice.
and then I'm going to make a bonus action, just a unarmed strike against him. Okay, that'll hit 24.
24 hits.
That's still a D4 at this level. That's not great. So that is 4 more points of damage, but that will push him back away from me 5 feet.
Okay.
Poof. And then I'll be like, come here, come get me. And I'm going to move this way, so maybe he'll get some more attacks of opportunity against him.
Okay.
So that should lead him like past everybody
Okay.
if he chases me.
Make a. What would be the? I don't like. There's not a taunt roll.
Intimidation or persuasion. One of the two.
Yeah, one of those two.
I suck at both, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, I get +1 to either one, so it doesn't matter. Oh, that's a good roll. 18.
18. Good to know. Okay. All right. That is the troll's turn. Renner, you're up.
Copy. Thank you, Thomas. All right, then. After brushing off the singe from the fireball, we'll do the exact same thing. We'll try and take one attack on one of the legs, and then go to the... Or actually, do I see this bubbling shoulder start to try and coalesce again? Like, try and close?
Yeah, you do see that part of the natural troll body is just trying to, like, re-stitch itself back together.
Then we are going directly for that. And you said it was on, like, the shoulder part?
Mm-hmm.
Ren is going to stabby and try and... You know, like, how you, like, poke holes in something to make it easier to rip apart?
Yeah.
He's going to try and do that with his trident in that. So he's going to attack once.
Real quick,
Which
James,
will be...
I forgot my hex damage, which is just 1 more.
Oh, just 1 damage? Cool.
Sorry.
Always helps.
Yeah.
Continue, Renner.
This is a 26 to hit for the first one. Wonderful. So that's going to be a 1 plus 4, which is 5, plus his 1. So this is going to be 7 for his first attack. Piercy.
Okay.
And then for his second attack will be 23 to hit,
Hits.
which will be 4 plus 4, which is 8 plus 1. So 9.
For that backhanded pole arm, does it cost a bonus action to do that?
For the pole arm, it says bonus attack. Do we only get pole arm master bonus attack anytime you take an action with a quarterstaff spear, blah 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 blah. I think we established before that a trident would count too.
Yes.
You can use the bonus action, make a melee attack opposite another weapon, and it's a damage die of D4 bludgeoning.
So since it costs a bonus action to do that,
Oh, I can only do it once, is what you're saying.
I believe so.
Okay, that's fine. So then on the last one, it's not a 9; it would be a 8 instead.
8.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay. And as Azar lets forth a fire breath of and just backs up, taunting Renner, you come in with that pole arm to just go and you watch as the arm continues to just like slowly disconnect from the tissue, but it seems like the muscles and the tendons seem to be just trying to like hold on to the arm as just like spitting all over my screen. Gross. Elspeth, you're up with Indra on deck, Amoa following.
Elspeth is just gonna look at this thing and be like, I am getting incredibly tired of this, and shoot out her hand. I am gonna fire off one of my guiding bolts. It's still blacklight, but there's a weird streak of turquoise in it now as I fling this off. That is a dirty 20 to hit for 21 damage, and next attack gets advantage.
Okay.
I rolled really good.
Nice. Amoa, retroactively, could I also have you roll a Constitution saving throw? I forgot about that part. But yes, as you let go this blast of just like fuck you energy, you let forth this blast and you watch as this massive hole is like, or not hole, but like indentation is pressed into the troll's abdomen, and just like solid damage. next up is Indra. And unless you have anything else you'd like to do.
19 on the con save.
Okay, you maintain. You do not have to take the disadvantage on attacks. But yes, go.
I'm just gonna take a couple steps over here.
A couple steps over there.
So
All right. So Indra is up. She's going to move. She's going to take 2 rapier attacks, and I just come on, please.
and
hit.
she has advantage
Oh, she does.
because my guiding bolt makes it glow. It's glowing now, Azar. You're welcome.
Aww. True
Yay.
love.
So happy.
All right. Okay. 2 of those attacks hit.
You go, babe.
Aww.
You're doing great, Beb.
Baby.
All right. Okay. She does 12 points of damage. 2 strikes that just go. And you can watch as the arm that's trying to pull itself together just lands in the snow, and then the other attack just lands in the abdomen, and the troll's just like looking around and assessing. Let's see, who has done the worst to it? It would be you.
Is ice troll meat tasty?
We'll find out soon, Amoa.
Yeah.
At least be different from the fish.
You all watch as in this almost like 3-point stance, as it is lacking an arm, as it is very low to the ground. The troll is looking past you, Amoa, and staring daggers at Elspeth.
Just holding up my hand, it's glowing with arcane energy and sort of a like, bring it.
Mm-hmm. That is Indra's turn. Amoa, you're up.
I'm gonna stay where I am for now. But the first thing I'm gonna cast is I'm gonna be like, hold up. I'm just gonna shoot out with burning hands.
Okay, you are going to catch all 3 of them in that.
Aim a little bit.
Oh,
Do
right.
it. Do it. Amoa is not in that.
Oh, no, I'm not looking at the map.
You could angle that.
I think
Yeah,
so.
just-
Yeah.
Aim it off to the side. They're right in front of them.
Maybe
Yeah,
the
just
wind,
do one
though.
of
Maybe
these.
the wind will blow it onto the other 2.
I mean, if you've cooked at a stove, you'd be fine.
All right,
Uh,
roll some.
There, here we go.
And I believe
19.
I need to make a dex.
Dex save.
Oh yeah, it is a dex save.
Okay. Ooh. Roll your damage, sir.
Do we need to roll dex? We're good, right?
Yeah, I would say compared to the fireball where he's trying to aim within a blizzard, it is emanating from his hand, which is like
Okay.
I have a little more
kind of
control.
curves it off to the right a bit.
I would hope. 13.
Claim your kill.
Mm.
It's back on the menu, boys.
Boys. Yeah. So basically, I do one of those like just full body from my ankles all the way up to where my hip flexors are, and just go, whoom! And you just see kind of like steam first coming out before at the very tips, just about an inch away from the fingers, you just see like swirl of fire coming out, but it's so well precisioned that it cuts off just like where it needs to be, right, coming down. So it almost looks like, you ever use one of those metal scoopers to get dough off of tables? It just looks like that, but right down.
Mm. As you let this fan of fire just emanate from your fingers and arc it in this precise fashion, both Renner and Indra, you kind of have to duck, but the angling of it is just so precise, it just bisects the troll from shoulder down to hip. And as you finish your flames from your fingers, just you all look at the troll who just kind of stands there. And then you watch as the top half just goes. landing on the ground as the feet fall backwards into the snow.
Just kind of there and slowly or quickly turn around and offer a hand up to Elspeth to help her up.
Oh, I just kind of look, get up, and immediately walk over to the troll to kind of take a look. Well, that was unpleasant. Anyone hurt?
Not
Fine,
much.
thanks.
Nope, not at all.
Yes,
I'm gonna
I've
walk over
fought
and
these many
firebolt
times.
the troll.
Are you
Kind of
hurt?
firebolt it for a little while.
In the blizzard. Donovan, I'm sure that's quite productive, but perhaps you can make the dome for us so that we won't be caught in the storm.
Fine. Somebody, fine. I'll start making the dome, but I'll be disgruntled about it.
I
Now
am
it's a
going
chore.
to pop another cure wounds into myself because I am not in good shape. So
Just examine the troll. If it doesn't have anything on it, I'm gonna like take a piece of it because it's interesting. Please.
Yeah. I mean, there is that arm that is off to the side if you want. Elspeth, before you cast that, could you just roll me a d20?
sure,
Uh-oh.
I hate that. Flighty 20, 11.
11. Okay. Yeah, and there are other parts to the troll if you wish to scavenge it.
If Azar is approaching a body part, Azar, just forewarning, these creatures I remember have been known to post-mortem do things.
Now without a hand, I just like start sawing through the arm, take the hand off.
As
Renan,
you start to saw
do you mean like
through the
undead?
hand.
No, not what I remember. Actually, and remind me, James. But I just from research as a kid, I just think they have like the body twitch things where they can like, yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean-
Speaking of, Azar, make a dexterity saving throw for me.
Oh.
real quick.
Like save is 21.
21. As you begin to saw, you watch as the hand just like twitches and then just snaps back like a snake before lying down. But you like hold it down and continue to saw, and then it just like kind of rises for a bit as the electrons continue to fire. The neurons in the arm just like
Hey, look!
Oh.
Hey, look, Renner.
Yes, Azar. I know. I've
God, that's
defeated
disgusting.
many of these before.
It can be a back scratcher. Just
Amar, it seems that you have fought these as well before, because that was quite a cleave at the very end.
I just thought I was worried about everybody else.
I've never thought to fight an ice troll with fire. Go figure. But is the heart still intact?
make a medicine check.
Oh, I might. Perhaps we should have someone else do.
Sorry, what are you trying to do, Rena?
So, me and my sister used to hunt these as children, and the heart is the best bit, of the troll.
you ate it?
You want the heart?
The heart.
All right.
Starts salivating.
Elspeth is gonna. Let me double check what I have. Oh yeah, I guess I've established I have my like fish filleting knife. Is gonna grab a knife and with surgical precision slice into this thing's chest to see if the heart is there. I rolled a 24 on medicine.
Ooh.
Doctor.
Stone cold bitch Elspeth has weird skills.
You remember back at the Abbey looking at just general anatomy books, just like looking it through, and while in practice it is a little difficult to, pry past rib bones and thick hide, eventually you get through there and just a little touch of it has been singed from Amoa's cleaving. But the remaining part of it is still there.
I will slice it out and just, it's the full-on, probably the, like, Khaleesi look and just hold this up. This?
Blood.
Just blood
Oh, it
dripping
is
down
not
my
like
arm.
a palm-sized thing. It is a two-hander.
Go.
Great, it's a lot more than, like, yeah. For you?
Not for me. Could we all partake in a little troll heart cocktail?
Cocktail. I love this.
Well,
Okay, I'll let you. Yeah.
Oh, you got to eat every last little bit. It's like eating a basketball.
Get to the last drop.
Oh god, it really is going to turn into a Game of Thrones moment for somebody here.
yeah, I
It's so
think
gross.
I will say because they actually give rules for eating troll hearts.
Oh, really? Oh.
It will be you would have to eat the whole thing.
You want to cook or sushi? Tartar.
Oh, I don't. I've had many. I just think someone else should partake in the
Elspeth, as you hold it in your hands, it is very cold.
Like bothersome cold even to me?
It prickles.
Okay. Right. Maybe we save this and deal with it later. What is it supposed to do?
Well, I don't know what it does for you land dwellers, but I do. For us, it was known to be a aphrodisiac or some type of It was just, I don't know. It tastes quite lovely.
And you hunted these things as children?
Yes. It was our rite of passage.
And you hunted these with your sister?
Correct. Yes. When we were just little
I'm gonna go play with the dogs.
young kids. Okay. Maybe we should give it to the dogs.
I'm going to set this down at the very least. I'll just kind of plop it into the snow and kind of look at my hands now covered in troll viscera and start wiping that off.
Right. Well.
Well, this dome will be done in just a little bit.
Can I go and build a trench around us?
Trench around.
Like our encampment, basically.
Oh yeah, with Move Earth.
Yeah, with mold earth, I'm just gonna kind of go around the encampment and create divots in the ground.
Okay.
If we're gonna be hunkering down here.
As you do that, you create a nice little, I would say 5 foot. How much time are you willing to spend on like going around the dome?
I'd say as much time as needed to get to be fairly thorough.
Okay. As you do, you all watch as Donovan begins to summon this dome, and very slowly you watch as the earth around it begins to be moved elsewhere, creating a 10-foot wide, almost 10-foot deep trench, almost Looney Tunes style dome, just on top of a high on a high platform, perfectly shaped around it. Donovan, as you finish the dome, and this white dome appears up and bubbles up, and you're like, okay, it's done. And you look as around you, there is no earth for anyone to walk into.
We'll be on the other side of this trench. We're not in the dome with Donovan. We're on the other side.
It depends. Where did you want to be?
I feel like I'd be watching Donovan pretty closely and still tapping my foot. I think I'd be in the dome.
Okay.
Over by this troll body.
Where the dome is supposed to be. I might be outside, making a snowman that Donovan doesn't melt. Hopefully.
The dome's finished. If you want to come in, I can't leave, so you should come in.
I hope you peed before you did that.
Donovan, you can't leave the dome.
It goes away if I leave. I have to stay inside.
Rena finds this quite amusing.
So, Rena, do you want me to bring the heart into the dome,
Yes.
or should I? Okay.
That is the best part. Bringing
Right.
the
Yes,
the
all
heart.
right. I'm bringing the heart.
Wonderful.
Scoop this thing up, and I will take it over to the dome.
Sorry, I should have probably grabbed that for you, but
No, it's fine. I know I have a negative strength modifier, but it's not that bad.
You watch as Elspeth kind of like cradles it, and then
Carrying
you
it
have
like
to
a
look
baby.
over this 10-foot gap.
Oh, for fuck's
That's why you
sake.
don't
Oh,
have
fuck,
armor.
there's the tagline. It's been said.
Can I not build like a bridge
Yeah, why not?
towards
You
the
take
front
your
door?
time to make a bridge that slowly connects. You have to take a good few moments to do so.
Yeah.
I will
I would like to
eventually
ruin
get
it.
into the dome.
At this point, I've like rolled out my bed and I'm just like kind of laying back, looking over my ritual book. You know, coat off because it's nice inside. Where have you guys been?
We have been dissecting the troll.
Oh,
I will walk up with
Why?
this bloody heart and just plop it in front of Renner. There you go.
Wonderful. Okay, so question for the DM. I don't know. I think Renner wouldn't know what this can do for land dwellers, right?
Mm-hmm.
So would he share it? Yes. No, someone else should partake in the. Someone else should partake in the heart. We could turn
Why?
it. We could. It is known to be an aphrodisiac. Trust me, Donovan. It is quite tasty.
You know what I don't need is a bunch of horny people in this hut.
When I say aphrodisiac, I do not mean like you land dwellers say, like in a romantic sense. I mean that it
Well, what do you
elevates
mean?
it elevates your sense. Oh, actually, as he thinks about it, he's gonna look at Imdra, look at Elspeth, and be like, "I forgot."
Forgot what? Why are your eyes glittering like that?
I like to look so bad. Hashtag chaos. This is going. What's going
I'm
on?
not gonna need that potion of charm at this rate.
No, you're just going to have to share a heart. But again, I do not mean aphrodisiac as in like a romantic sense. I mean it as in like it elevates the senses. You become more aware. You become more acute. Things, I don't know. You just feel great.
Can I make an Arcana check
You just
or something
feel
to see if
more.
there's some
You
sort of?
feel more. Yes.
Yeah, go ahead, Donovan.
You know,
Can I also make a check of some sort? Arcana, medicine, something? See if I've read about this.
21.
21, and with you, if you're going to go for reading, let's go for history.
Okay.
you know, my father used to kick my brother and I out of the lodgings after he had one of those. He said he couldn't. He just needed my mother's help to help him. So I always thought
This is such a peculiar situation. I've never seen anything like this.
Oh, I can't leave the dome. Oh, well.
What do you need, Donovan? What do you need?
Everyone else can leave. What? Huh?
What?
Would you like to go to town on this thing by yourself? Is that what you're saying?
So 21 on Arcana, and then Elspeth, what'd you roll?
Like a 11? No, not even that high. 9.
9. Okay. Donovan. I would say for you, rolling said Arcana and having done dealings with folks, troll hearts can be great for alchemical uses. When distilled and used, people have made elixirs of sorts. The effects of which you yourself have not experienced. But there is an innate magical quality with the troll heart.
Right. If we could find an alchemist, we might be able to have them use this and create some sort of potion or tonic with it. I think that's not my skill set, though. Does anyone have an alchemy set that you've been carrying around in a bag?
Elspeth flips open her massive bag of shit and looks. I don't think so, but I can always check. I've picked up quite a lot of random things on this trip.
Yeah, let me
But,
check my armpit. Maybe I've got a bond. And alchemist said there. And he's just kind of like being real sassy about it.
Mo, I enjoy that.
What would happen if I identified the heart?
Are you asking rules wise or story wise?
Yeah, rules wise. If I had
Rules wise, you wouldn't figure out anything.
Okay. So it's magical in nature, I guess. You say you eat it.
Yes, I have consumed quite a few of these, and I felt great afterwards.
Do we? If it's gonna be eaten, I would like mine cooked.
All right.
I know you eat everything raw, Renna, but have you heard of people cooking them before or anything of that sort?
I've never heard of anyone cooking these before.
My father smoked them.
Oh.
So if you want to smoke them overnight, he kind of like cast mold earth in to make a little pit. Now's the time to do it.
How long have we been out? Hiking. Traveling.
Oh, hiking?
Wasn't it like a few hours?
Yeah, a few hours.
Okay. So it's not like we're done for the day if this lets out.
We're just waiting for this to pass, yeah. Well, we could throw it in the smoker for now and let it at least start to cure while we wait for the blizzard to pass. I don't know how well it will. It's very cold to the touch.
Oh, I'm sure it would keep out. Well, yes.
Put it outside the hut.
Is the temperature currently like where we are at similar to like cold depths underwater?
Oh, no. In the hut, it's like, I would say a pretty balmy, comparatively,
God.
like 50 degrees.
So it's probably starting to smell fun. But like outside, is it like equivalent to the
Oh,
depth?
outside, it's -20.
So it is. Okay. Yes. Normally we would just keep it afloat and let it sit in the water.
Goodness sake. Elspeth is done. She's gonna pick it up. She's gonna go to like the equivalent door of the hut and like right outside the door and basically just like ice pack this thing into the snow, right? Like cover it with snow and just be like, we'll deal with this once someone figures out what it does when you eat it.
As you're packing the snow, you look across the way and you just see Azar crafting a very beautiful snowman, and inside you can see the face of 1-7 who's just like,
oh.
Why are the dogs out there? Azar, it's come in if you get cold, I guess.
I'll be fine. I'll be done in a minute.
I will, right before I go in, just give a whistle in case Irut is nearby, so that he knows he can come in.
One more animal handling check, please.
Oh, and Dia.
It's already like it's still strapped to the sled, so it's just like.
That's a 21 on animal handling, my most useless skill.
Elspeth Zoo. It's continuing.
As you whistle out for a route, you wait a few moments, but currently does not respond.
Head back inside, roll out my bedroll, sit down, contemplate my life.
Okay.
Everyone all right?
After about half an hour, I finished my snowman. It's actually shaped like a dragon. I'm like, yeah, that's pretty good. Head back inside.
As you walk back inside, 7 just trots in and just like,
good boy.
And in response to your question, Donovan, I am a little hurt, but I'm quite fine. I believe that I'll be all right after this short rest. If it lasts that long.
Right. If anyone would like to, roll a d4.
A D what?
D4.
Do it.
3.
A 3.
No.
Okay.
3-2.
Oh, a 3 and a 2.
32.
Oh, my turn. Okay. And another 3.
Wow, that's inconvenient because 8 hours late. But no, 3 hours later, the blizzard begins to abate, and you all watch as the clouds still remain, but at least the whipping of snow around you has large part dissipated. Still light flurries, but with the dome on top, and fortunately with its dome-like shape, as well as the trench made by a moa, you are able to watch all of it as opposed to it piling up all around the dome. But you all do get a short rest. And as the dome drops, some little snow coalescing just on the edges of the small platform where the dome was. The cold immediately hitting you all, and even for our more attuned folks to this weather, the shift in temperature is quite drastic. But as you all gather your things and begin to make your way, that's where we're going to take our break. Cool. Thank you all so much for joining us. We'll be back after a quick 7 to 10. So get that bio break, that snack, that drink, whatever you need. And we'll see you all very soon. Bye-bye. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. I definitely do not have burger bits in my teeth, if that is what you're wondering. Yeah, necromancy is ex post facto healing. That is true. That is true. Let me close out this ice troll tab because you're definitely not going to find another one.
Also, for those that are watching on stream, a fun little game is watch what Alondra's drink color has changed from over the course of this. It's quite fun for me.
You can actually go back and do it on every single VOD.
Yes.
It's an unfortunate trend in my life. And then you can play Guess the Elixir.
Yes. For those on podcast, I think it was a light blue earlier.
It was a
Now
bright
it's
teal earlier, and now it
Yeah.
is sort of a soft pink color.
Love it.
Sometimes
Kind
I
of more of
coordinate
a-
it to my outfit.
Do you is it noon? What is it? Is it
Well, no, this is the only stream on which I don't drink alcohol because it's too early in the day. I'm sorry / you're welcome. No, earlier it was a Mountain Dew Baja Blast, and now it is a cranberry lime seltzer water.
Oh. Allow me to get
In that
some.
Mountain Dew?
I say
H2O.
none of which are going to help me save my girlfriend from her inevitable demise if we keep throwing fire at her.
Indra does pat off some ash. Luckily, her signature blonde braid is.
What did she just pat?
God damn it.
I heard ass.
Yeah, that's what I heard too. Hey, good job. Very good job. That was quite good.
We really got to that point yet. We haven't even kissed.
Oh.
There's no
Wow.
rule book.
You do it on there.
Because we'll be back in 10 minutes. I apparently need to go consume an entire troll heart. I'll be right back.
And Elspeth kicks through the dome. She's like, you. Yeah.
But yes, as the dome, or do you? Or I guess I fast forwarded it, but
Yeah.
you all step out of the dome.
I mean, if it's getting clearer,
Yeah.
you know, I'm sure that there was conversations that were had, but you know, there's dwarves to chase.
Mm-hmm.
So when Donovan leaves the dome, does it just go dissipate
Mhm.
or? Oh, okay. Well, then
Mhm.
Amoa shoves Donovan out the door first. Dead. Oops, 10 feet kills you. My bad. Didn't know.
Gorgeous white dragon a few feet from the edge of the dome.
Oh. Ah!
Yeah. Y'all dig up the heart, I'm assuming,
Yeah.
from the snow.
I will dig it up and put it in the cursed bag of wonders.
Cursed bag of wonders. How heavy is that bag getting now?
Well, I sold off a bunch of stuff because I don't have the Mind Flayer skull anymore, and my spell book got stolen. So
You know, also, what kind of a wizard? As we're walking, Donovan just starts like, because he just starts like, you know, I could have been like copying Find Familiar or something, but what kind of a wizard doesn't have Find Familiar as a spell in their spell book?
it's a very good point. It's one of the most utilitarian spells a wizard can have.
What
it's
does
almost-
Find Familiar do? What is this?
it draws another animal to you. So, you know, I was feeling like maybe I needed my own animal.
As soon as Renner hears that, he just kind of rolls his eyes. He's like, "Oh, nice,
Oh
well."
no, but it's better than that because you can see through their eyes. You can have them keep watch for you. It's very efficient.
They're really
Isn't
fake
that what-
creatures.
Isn't that what the owl is doing for you right now?
No, the owl is an actual owl. I just have to bribe it with treats and hope that it sort of tries to communicate. You know, I'm actually not sure what's up with the owl. I'm starting to get worried that maybe the owl is spying on me. But
Lands
Oh.
on your-
hello, darling.
Just in the middle of Donovan, like the owl's being kind of a bitch.
Yeah. And it's
then it
facing your
lands
way,
and-
and it turns its head. Yeah, exactly. It turns its head all the way around just to stare at you. Mm.
Don't listen to him, dear. Quite all right. Did you see anything interesting?
Sounds good to me.
Maybe the owl wants the troll heart.
Jolly does.
Yeah, the dogs are like right up on my bag now. It's like, stop it. No, it's not for you. All right, so continue toward the cairn.
Yes, and we'll have to figure it out as we get closer because I'm sure the tracks are gone. But
Were compared to the troll that we just fought, were the tracks that we were previously following comparable in size to its feet? Bigger, smaller?
Comparable.
Comparable? Okay.
And was it like keeping like to low terrain, or is it just like going in the dead straight line with like following terrain features?
It's going in a while it did have that bobbing and weaving as you were looking as it was going, it was, how should I say this? I would say beelining, at least in that initial stages before the blizzard hit.
Okay.
so we're going that way.
Try to pick up the tracks again, I guess.
Yeah. If y'all
Doing
would
our
like to
best.
pick up the tracks again, go ahead and roll me a group survival check.
Group check. I've got +2, which is 19.
16.
Rolled a 4.
Oh,
Oh. Amo,
8.
8. Throw in Drum there.
Nat 20.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all spend the better part of an hour making your way towards Kelvin's cairn. And you start to see that the geography that surrounds you starts to rise from flat ground into more hilly and varied in texture upon the earth. And eventually you just start to see just soft hills. With the snow covering them, they give a nice rolling sense that if you were in greener pastures, it would give a nice idyllic sense. However, for you, as these foothills begin to rise, they present choke-off points here and there as you try and weave your way in through the valleys, going up and above. As you walk, unfortunately, y'all do not spot anything at the current moment. Go ahead and roll me another group survival check as you're now within the foothills of Kelvin's Cave.
yeah.
Okay.
18.
Another 19.
18, 19,
Nat 1.
nat 1,
6.
6. Amoa,
5.
5. We'll throw Indra in there. Okay. Okay. As you all begin to survey the land around you, taking care not to split too far, but at one point, Azar and Donovan, you do notice that tucked in between two hills, you see familiar tracks of large footprints and a sled following behind.
Hey guys, they went that way.
Well, we've been going the right way, at least.
That's something.
Right.
Huh?
All right.
I'm going to keep flinging my dancing lights sort of ahead of us, trying to pick up on and follow the tracks once
Mhm.
Donovan and Azar point them out to us.
As you all kind of descend from the top of this hill into the valley below, following the weaving, you find yourself pressing up against very soon Kelvin's cairn and noticing that these tracks kind of lead into, how should I say this? A little carved out portion, if you will, naturally.
Like a
Carved.
gorge?
A gorge, thank you. That would be a great way to put it. A gorge. And as you send these dancing lights out, you can see at the edge of those lights structures built into the side of this mountain wall.
Imdra, you know this area. Was this a populated area before?
I mean, unfortunately, no, I actually do not know this area too well.
Ah.
I mean, there are the Kelvin Cairn dwarves. This may be an outpost of theirs, or I mean, based on these tracks, it could be subverted, taken by the Durga.
Are the sides, is it like vertical, or can you like walk up to the side to where the structures are?
Yeah. As you kind of round this little hill and start to look, you do notice that there's quite a big divot into the ground leading up to it. And as you look, actually roll me a perception check if you don't mind, Azar. At even with the dancing lights, I would say at disadvantage due to the dark.
See, you're right.
So we're in like a canyon right now, Jim?
17
Yeah, it's
or-
starting to funnel in more.
Gotcha.
17.
17. Okay. You can see that in this divot that goes about down 40 feet, you can, I would say also with that survival check, you can assume that this probably used to be a riverbed.
Okay.
And as it kind of slopes down inwards along this right side closest to you, you do see what seems to be a bunker, an outpost, if you will, detached from what seems to be more structured buildings set within the mountain wall. How deep it goes, you are unsure, but you can see at the edge of your sight 2 double doors on the far end, about I would say quite a few feet back from this bunker that is immediately in the vicinity.
So we should probably leave the dogs like a bit back further, guys. Maybe me and Donovan can go up the sides here and go check out these structures up along the wall.
Sounds good.
What about this outpost, this bunker thing that's right here?
Yeah, you said the outpost. That's where, up along the wall, right? That's where the structures are. Or was it at
This
the
one is
bottom?
slightly detached from the wall and a little bit more forward, almost like a if it were to be a guard tower, it would be a guard tower, but instead it's just a bunker.
But it's
quite
not
a
on the
few feet
floor
ahead.
where we are. It's higher up.
It's on the same level as you.
Okay. So right, we can check that out, but you said the structures were along the wall, so we just check out both, I guess.
I think I might help illuminate a little better.
So I think, do you think we're about to run into?
Based on our track record, absolutely.
Well, and the footprints are going this way. It makes sense that this is where they are.
Yeah, do we get a sense that the footprints are leading into this outpost
Yes.
or moving? Oh, they are. Okay.
Or more into the structure beyond.
Not the bunker, but
The main,
grouping.
like the stuff in the wall.
So maybe we just skip this whole bunker thing. It could just be a trap. We should go look inside, maybe?
Yes, I agree with you, Donovan. Renner's just going to start walking up into the building.
right. Yeah, just go up along the sides and then up the higher portion because you don't want to be at the bottom.
Y'all can see that now, yeah?
Oh, is there a map? I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, there's a map.
To help illustrate a little bit better. Not going to put your characters down because it's a larger map.
Sure.
Whoa. Okay, zoom out.
Whoops.
Yeah, that is the bunker you see, and you all are about 100 feet or so away from it.
So we're down
tracks.
where it says the water is. Is that where we are?
I would say y'all are off the map on the higher portion, about 100 feet southeast of the bunker.
Okay, so we're not. Okay, so we're looking down. Okay, I was imagining we were at the bottom of the gorge.
No, we're looking down
Yeah.
into the gorge.
Okay,
Gotcha.
Edge. Yeah. I'm going to take the dogs and the sled and kind of pull them off to the side and settle them in a like stay here area.
Mm-hmm. And as you do that, you do notice Jolly is just kind of eyeing you, curious.
Everything all right, boy?
Kinda
And
like,
hold out my hand for like sniff or to scritch or something, see if he reacts.
And as you hold out the hand, he just kind of sniffs your hand and just kind of narrows the eyes and just kind of backs up just a bit.
All right. Reach into the bag, pull out some of the ongoing jerky, leave it for the dogs. I will try to take Irut off my shoulder and put him on the cart. Just be like, you should probably wait here too.
As you place him down, his eyes just kind of facing away from you, and then 180 turns, blinks, and then whips back.
So me and Donovan check out, since we're on the same level, check out the bunker.
Yeah.
It's probably a guard post, probably.
Yeah, do you all want to stealth on over there or just walk on?
Yeah. Also, before that, I'm going to cast a spell.
Ooh.
Okay.
Going to cast Disguise Self, and I'm going to look like a Durgar. I can make
Okay.
myself 1 foot shorter, and I'm going to make myself look like a Durgar.
That's a tall Durgar.
Well, it's 4'2".
You're only 5'2".
Yeah, I'm like 5 foot. I'm either 5'6" or 5'8".
I thought you were very tall for some reason. But
That's
No.
funnier because I definitely thought you were the same height as me. This makes a
Yeah.
lot of our interactions significantly
is
funnier in
funnier,
retrospect.
So 5'8". So 5'8".
Okay.
Oh,
So,
okay.
so that's still a tall Durgar. Okay.
Well,
noted.
but then a foot shorter
Shorters
is
are about
4'8".
4.5 to
Yeah.
5 feet.
Yeah, 4'8". That's still a tall Durgar.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
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 And then we stealth. 24.
19.
19. Okay. Should I even bother rolling? No. But as you two sneak up to this bunker, it's only about, well, it's actually pretty large. It's about 30 by 30 in terms of length, with
Oh,
all of the corners kind of being shaved off, giving it a octagonal shape. And on the southwestern and south side, you can see a bunch of slits in the walls. And as you both kind of peer in, Azar, you don't have dark vision, right?
Yeah, I would just have a tiny rock in my hand, just with a little less crack to give me a scrap of light so I can see where I'm going.
Okay. You look inside, and neither of you see any light within. Unfortunately, with the light and keeping it small, you don't see this, Azar. But Donovan, you look inside and you can see stacked up against the wall. Oh, raid by whom? Gilded Troll. Oh, hey, y'all. Welcome.
Hey.
They just fought a troll.
And we cut out its heart.
Yes,
Welcome, Raiders.
Welcome. Thank you
Hello.
for joining us. But as you look inside, you can see pressed up against the wall, seating in a chair, just kind of pressed up and just kind of breathing, but has a large crossbow within his hands. Just kind of looks around. And then just like returns to a spot on the floor that they just keep looking at. Oh yes. Roll me a perception check, Donovan. It is Arcane too if you'd like to roll a disadvantage.
12.
12?
Sure. We're at it's +5. Yeah. 12 for a, so that is +5 is 17.
17? Okay. I would say with both of those, Donovan, your dark vision assisting, you can see off to the side of this chair a trapdoor.
So is this is that what this guy's looking at?
No, he's looking more towards the arrow slit area.
Ah, okay.
He's looking more southern, and this trapdoor is on the northern side of the bunker.
And it's a Durgar.
That'd be the only way in. So we can't get into fight.
He's got a big, fluffy white beard, almost like a dandelion fro up top.
And so is he like actively like looking out of these holes here, or is he just like sitting and just bored?
You can get a sense of boredom radiating off of him.
Is there, I assume there's snow built up on top of this?
Oh, for sure, yes.
Okay.
It's about a 10-foot tall structure.
Okay. I would like to like get my staff to try to like dislodge some of the snow so that it falls off and blocks his view from the arrow slits on the side facing us, so he can't see us as we walk past him.
Okay. Yeah, I'll maintain your stealth, but yeah, I would say easy enough. You stretch up your quarterstaff slowly, and with the tip of it, you just start to scrape some of the snow off, and it just kind of slides off, kind of landing on the top of you two, as you're kind of covered in snow.
So he can't see out of these holes now anymore, right?
I would say
that was the goal, to block the holes so he can't see the group as they walk by.
So I would say because it's about 30 feet wide, you would have to take your time sliding across.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to block whichever hole there's like one on the corner that would be able to see us, and maybe the one next to it. I'm trying to get that specifically so he can't see it.
Okay, go ahead, and you do so, and the snow falls in your general vicinity.
And once those are blocked, just make your way out.
So is this was there a door to get into, or was it?
It's a trap door.
Yeah, you do not see any door from the outside of this bunker to go into.
But he's inside by arrow slits.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's a trap door. It's the only way in and out, so you can't attack from the outside.
Right.
And if you attack him, he'll just go through the trap door and leave. So you just got to sneak past him.
Ooh, yeah. Okay.
Do we see them? Do we have visibility on them right now, from where we are at the
I would
the
say
sled?
you and Elspeth do.
So I'm actually gonna mentally relay that information to Elspeth.
Got it. I will turn then to Amoa and Renner and relay to them. Right, we've got a guard and a bunker. They've sort of blocked, so we can sort of skirt around the backside. Looks like there's some sort of access point there.
Oh, right.
And with the arrow slits blocked, would that give them advantage on their stealth, since you can't actually see them?
I would say not advantage, but it will assist in a way.
Okay.
Shall we go catch up to the others?
Right. Are we taking out this
No,
guard?
I believe Donovan suggested that we're slipping past the guard because we don't want to raise an alarm yet.
Right.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Onward then. Onward.
All right.
Just
I'd
trudge
like
on.
you three and Indra to make a stealth check.
Dirty 20.
Nice.
Call me Twinkle Toes.
Oh dear.
Delphi's
If I have a,
Goliath.
I have disadvantage on this actually. If I have a D, I have a disadvantage, correct?
Yes.
Nat 1. I got a dirty 20 and a nat 1.
Ah,
Oof.
What's
So
your
much.
total?
I was so excited to finally have an 18 on stealth. Oh, well.
Sorry.
Get on my shoulders.
Yes, actually, that's what I'll do. Tra-la-la-la-la.
So as you four begin to walk towards this bunker, sneaking as you do, Renner, you step just a little too far onto the side of the gorge. And as you step on what feels like solid snow for just a moment, you feel it go. And you watch, all of you three watch as Renner slides about 40 feet down into the gorge below. And
And he yells out "mollusk" at the top of his lungs as he's
mollusk as a whoosh.
Wait, as
You all
this
watch as a mini avalanche just transpires down into the gorge.
I say, as this is happening, can I react to this with?
I will say with the nat 1, it happens very quickly.
Oh man.
But you do, I would say after about 20 feet of sliding, you do get to see that moment if you want to quickly do anything.
Yes, 20 feet. Okay, great. So I immediately cast Mold Earth and
Mhm.
create kind of like a pocket to sort of catch and stop the momentum
Yeah.
of the avalanche. And it's 30 feet for
30 feet,
Mold Earth,
excellent.
yeah.
So for you, Renner, you watch as all of a sudden the earth just kind of juts out, coming out toward or from below. I'd like you to make an acrobatics check to try and stick it instead of flying off like a ramp.
I need to change my dice. Tonight is awful because I was so confident. My acrobatics is a +6. I got a 10.
10. Okay. You slide, and as you see this earth jut out, you get that sense of like, this is my stop. And the snow just carries you. Your hand reaches out and grabs the edge, and you are dangling off
Turns
of
into
this.
I like it turns into like a ski jump. Where you're like, "Whoa!"
Yeah. Oh no, if you hit that ramp, you would have gone down into the bottom of the gorge and taken some fall damage. But you are currently hanging there.
Can I pull myself up? This is so embarrassing.
I give it a 10.
10 out of 10. Easily enough, you do pull yourself up. However, as you pull yourself up, does a 17 hit you?
Yes, it does. Yes, it does.
Is that from this guy next to us?
Yep. He's heard the mollusk and he rushes over, and peering over, he sees Renner coming up from
Brushing off his pants he doesn't want to wear.
You're gonna take 7 points of piercing damage.
I'm gonna color spray this guy.
Okay.
Does he shoot?
I would say he does shoot, he does hit, but immediately after that, Donovan, you see his face kind of press up near the arrow slit, and
I
Need
am
a
just
lot
a
of
weary
dice.
traveler trying to pass by, sir. Like Renner's gonna try and say that. I'm just because he doesn't see anyone else, right? This guy.
he does not see anyone else. He's currently
Yeah,
focused
so
on
it's
his
just like,
team.
I'm just a lone traveler looking for refuge.
Let's
See what
see.
Donovan gets.
You stupid Duragar.
48 was how many hit points of creatures this spell can affect.
Mhm.
Creatures in a 15-foot cone originating from you are blinded.
All right. Woof. Wolf indeed. As his head
So-
kind of presses like close to the slit, and you see the bolt fly, and Renner, you just take a hit, just Donovan, you just stick your hand right in front of his face and rave all the way up in this bunker as he's like, "Whoa, fuck!" As his eyes just kind of like, he steps back a few feet. Fucking hell! And you can see him trying to like look for the trap door, and you can see him stumbling back to like try and like reach for it.
And mentally, I'm like, Amoa, I need you up here right now with that fireball.
Can I just step up to one of these arrow slits and just fire a crossbow bolt at him through the slit?
Let's
Since
see.
we're trying to kill this guy, can I Eldritch Blast him since I'm already there?
Yeah. Elspeth, you get up and you try and like, do you go straight up against the wall or are you trying to aim through the arrow slit?
Since I saw the rave go off and I know that he's probably blinded, I just want to go right up and shoot through the arrow slit at him.
All right.
I will.
You run up. I would say because of the way they kind of funneled for both of you, just like angling wise.
Can I just reach my hand through?
Okay. Hand, I would say yes. Crossbow, half covered.
I can't just run up to and like knock my arrow into the slit.
I would say because it kind of like funnels inward, like the bow of your crossbow kind of just gets pressed up against the wall. He does still have some of that.
Okay.
That's
It's like
No.
it's like,
20.
I'm tracking. I'm just.
it's like a butthole. Like your things.
20 for the-
It's designed.
Oh wait, now I'm lost. Okay, so it's like a butthole. Okay.
Like things are designed to go out of it, not into it.
It's a cone or a
Shooting down the wrong end of the cloud.
I was just like, I disagree with your architectural assessment, but I will accept the half cover rule. So let me just go ahead. I rolled a natural 20 to hit him anyway. So
I got a 23 and a natural 20.
I love it.
Elspeth, you hit him right in the butthole.
You hit him right in the butthole.
10. 1. 20 damage.
I'm sorry, how much damage?
20 damage.
and 12 for me.
20. Okay. Excellent. I'm still hung up on the judging looks from that.
It's like a butthole.
strange architecture here in
Yeah. What is this? All these ridges and all these crevices.
Maybe
I
it's a
can't
good
quite
thing that
understand.
my father brought me out of the Underdark and never introduced me to that side of the family. This is what it's like.
So yeah, y'all hop in there and just blast this guy. And you watch as the crossbow bolt is the last thing that kind of pins him against the wall.
And
Oh,
he's
I
still
got that.
alive? Is he still alive?
You do not see any, or actually you can't tell. The other three, you do not see any movement coming from him.
I'll go toss Renner some rope to help him get back up.
Before you do that, Renner, perception check.
Sure. Aha! 21, I believe. Let me see my perception. Oh, actually, a 23.
23, excellent. From this portion of the gorge, you are able to see downwards and notice that there is a bit of running water further down, and you can actually see what appears to be a small bridge.
Interesting. Can I see from up here any sign, I don't know how high it is, any sign of tracks? A creature or any movement in regards to like what the cart would be or the sled would be?
Not
Had
from
been.
where you are now.
Okay. Interesting though. I will make a mental note of that.
This, or I would say up top where the rest of the folks are, that is where the trail has been. Pressing along the wall.
Quite interesting. Well, I'll remember to. Oh wait, he'll try and reach out to Donovan because he knows he can do that. Nothing. Okay. He'll just climb back up then and tell them verbally when he's not yelling at them.
Mm-hmm. You all watch as Renner emerges from the snowbank.
There's running water down at the bottom in a bridge of crossing that I think we should reach. Sorry, I didn't hear you, Lady Elspeth. I could not.
Yeah, I was just contemplating down at the bottom of the gorge. Does that mean there's an access point down in the riverbed?
Must be some kind of cave fortress or something.
Can I?
So do you think that's a secret entrance down there? We can't get through these arrow slits. They're too small.
Oh, it's in a door.
Doors or structures. Did you say there's a door or something?
Yes, further down you can see doors.
Down the gorge or down
Along-
away from us?
Away from us into the buildings further away. Let's see.
If this is a secret entrance in, or at least maybe a back entrance that isn't as heavily guarded, it's probably worth checking out.
If the streams leads to that, the door's right there.
Are we just going to go knock? Is that the plan? That's always gone so well for us in the past.
Do I know what this like castle thing is made of, or bunker?
The bunker itself.
Yeah, like what geological material?
Go ahead if you want to roll a nature check.
Yeah. An 8.
8. It looks to be made of rock.
Do you have stone shape?
I do. Well, mold earth, dirt, and stone.
I would say with the limitations of mold earth, I would say it would have to be natural. At least the carving of this seems to be.
It's made out of pieces fitted together.
Yeah.
How far down is the gorge from where I just was, the 15 feet down?
So you
like, to
dropped
get to
about
the running
20
water.
feet down before
20.
caught you. It's another 20 feet down.
Right. I'm going to go check out the running water because it's been quite a long time since I've seen some. And then Renner's just literally going to hop down, start sliding on his butt, and just coast on down to the water.
Throws a rope down, which probably, lands as you go past it.
Yeah. It's like, woo!
Mm-hmm.
But more controlled as opposed to what he did last time, which was fall backwards.
Digging your hands in a little bit and pressing in the heels at points to like get a little.
Don't look at me as he does so, as he goes down.
More stairs.
I'm going to just quietly go to the doors.
Okay.
We're splitting the party. This is so
That's
us, you guys.
exactly what I was foreseeing happening.
Excellent. Azar, I'd like you to remake your stealth check as you get closer. Who else is joining Renner down below?
That is
I'm staying at the top.
I say Elphys is going to look at Donovan and just be like, I'll maybe stay closer to Azar, you stay close to Renner, and we can, Yeah.
Sounds good. Then
I will move a little bit towards Azar, not fully following, but like move that direction to bridge the gap on the telepathy.
Well, it's just gonna go take care of the dogs. Just kidding. I think. Well, let's see. He's gonna go down.
Oh, you're going to join down?
Yeah, I'm gonna go down.
You slide down with joining Renner and Donovan, Elspeth, and Azar. You head that way. Elspeth, I'd also like you to join back in on that stealth check. What'd you get, Azar?
24.
24.
Great. 9.
9. Okay.
We have one inspiration.
I will say as a group, plus Imdra, you are, you're good. So you don't have to spend that inspiration. Use it for when you need it.
Oh, that's not foreshadowing or anything.
It's fine.
It's fine.
We've never knocked on big wooden doors and then had a problem occur.
But yes, you three follow the pathway that the large footprints and sled tracks lead, which is along the side of the wall, kind of keeping close to it, making sure you're not caught too wide, as you can see more arrow slits pressed into the walls, and the walls themselves being almost, is the word shorn, smooth. But you walk past it and eventually meet the double doors.
I'm gonna just very carefully to see if they open, because we're trying to be sneaky. I'm not gonna knock.
Make an athletics check.
Ooh, I have athletics. Cool. That is a 18.
18. The door is not locked.
So I'm just gonna go back to Elspeth.
I mean, I'm probably only like 15, 20 feet away.
Yeah, I was gonna go back to Elspeth to like just quietly, like, the door's open, we can just walk inside.
What?
It's a secret hideout. We probably didn't bother to lock it.
If it's a secret hideout and it's not locked, that's a problem.
It's a problem if someone finds it.
Yes, that's the entire point of a secret hideout, is that you're secure. Did you never play hide and seek as a child?
Yes. It doesn't matter if the door's locked if they can't
Right,
find
you go to the
right?
garden shed, then you lock the door behind you so no one knows that you're in the garden shed, so that you never have to be it.
Why would I lock myself in the garden shed?
So that nobody thinks you went
Garden
in there.
shed's locked from the outside. I don't lock myself inside. Now, what if I get stuck there? What if no one can find me? Then I'm stuck in the garden shed. No one can find me. And then I'm in the garden shed for hours on end.
Well, that's why you leave a book in the garden shed so you have something to read until
for
someone
me,
comes to
and
get
they're
you.
like, "Oh, what are you doing here? We didn't know. We quit playing hide and seek hours ago. You know, we already had dinner.
Donovan, should we go in or should we?
Donovan's not there, Elspeth.
Nope.
No, that was telepathically, because
Oh.
I'm intentionally making sure that we're like spread so that we can keep range. So I'm going to
I
be
don't know.
like, doors are unlocked. Should we go inside?
Hold on, Elspeth. I need to open my eyes and see what I see down here.
Look with your special eyes.
As you three slide down, Amoa, unfortunately for you, there is no light here. So all you see is darkness.
Great.
I have dark vision. What do I see?
Amoa,
You see Amoa trying to go down the mountain. Oh man. Yeah. Oh.
So I like make sure the rope is like in his hand. I'm like, here's the rope.
As you three slide down and find the stable footing is the bridge itself. And you can see leading in to the gorge is a small tunnel that continues downward. And you also see the river that runs cross-sectionally towards it, essentially, going off in a similar direction. So like you were on bridge and then there is water, but water continues as well as the path, like almost
So
parallel.
there's a tunnel here that goes towards the
keep. Yeah.
Oh, it's a keep. Okay.
like,
Does
there's
the water run under the keep?
The water is running underneath the bridge you are standing on and running away from essentially the mountain.
Donovan,
so
what do your elf eyes tell you?
this tunnel here looks like it heads towards the keep or whatever that thing is. Elspeth and Azar said the doors are unlocked up there. So we could go back up or we could go through this way. Do you guys have any light?
No, I do have
I have a
torches, but I can see, Donovan.
Torch, okay. Amoa can't see.
Ah.
I can put down a bunch of bonfires.
Perhaps. So
But-
we either split the party. They go in the front door, and we travel up here, or we go together. I don't like the idea of splitting up, but I also don't like the idea of going straight in the front door.
How about they come down here then, Donovan? I'll take a look around upstream and downstream momentarily and see if there's anyone around, and then we can enter from the tunnel.
All right. So, Elspeth, there's a tunnel here that looks like it heads towards the keep. Should we? I don't think we should split the party. Should we just go in the front door, or should we go follow this tunnel that might or might not go there?
Well, we know the front door goes inside. We don't have any idea of where the tunnel might lead.
We don't. No.
At the risk of kicking off something dreadful when we're already split apart, would you like us to at least go peek inside the door and see if there's anything there before we come down?
Yes, you peek inside the door. I'm gonna follow this tunnel.
Great. I'll go peek because at least if they see me, I look like I might belong here for some reason.
Ooh, I look like a Durakar right now, so I'm gonna walk. So I'm going to. So I relay that. So they're gonna look in the door, and I'm gonna run up the tunnel as a Duragar.
And I will relay to my group, and then I will slip over to the door and try to do a peep.
Cool. So, Donovan, as you begin to walk down this tunnel, you hear a as you hear something swimming upstream.
Is the tunnel and the stream together?
The tunnel, I would say that at the intersection point where you guys are at the bridge is the one point where you can see some of the water going in its own channel before ice wall and stone kind of block out where it is. Like the rest of it. The tunnel itself seems to run.
Great.
As you
now
can
we're split 3 ways. Good.
3 ways.
4
And
ways.
you're gonna split a fourth unless Amoa joins one of y'all.
Amoa kind of just like wanders off.
Oh yeah, Amoa, you just hear a splash in the water.
And you feel Donovan leave.
Yeah. I guess I'm just here alone with my thoughts.
Oh
It's come down to this.
Dark, scary tunnel alone.
Yeah.
From the dark, scary room alone.
Amoa's gonna do one of those things where like he I don't know if you did this as a kid, but like you walk backwards, retracing your steps, but literally backwards, a la Homer Simpson. Just
I love it.
back out to where there's a little bit of light.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna do what I can. I'll kind of join Elsbeth and Nazar.
Oh, okay. In
Just
that
want to state
case,
for the record, it was not me who split the party this time.
I'm not about this not seeing crap life right now.
in that case, Amoa, as you're retracing, you're able to find the rope and start climbing back up. I'd like you to make a stealth check for me, please.
I just realized I've had a potion of healing this whole time.
Hey.
15?
15.
Okay. Let's see what happens. Renner.
Ice troll again.
What?
God damn it.
Renner, you begin to swim upstream. And the temperature of the water feels familiar. It is actually, warm. Very similar to when you went splashing in the Tourmaline gem mines. But as you begin to slither your way up the this water flow, just going all the way up. You said about 200 feet?
Yeah.
Okay. You reach almost like a plateau, if you will, as you continue upwards, swimming up. And as you do, you find yourself in a larger section of water. It's still flowing, and you have to keep your movements from getting drawn backward into the water slide. But as you look up, you see about 10 feet above you, a hole. And at the end of this hole, you see the silhouette of a round shape.
A round shape in a hole. Is it like a hole? A hole?
Yeah, you're
right
looking
above?
straight up.
Ah, a hole and a round shape. There's no way I can get to this, right?
I would say this small-ish cavern, if you will, very small. The top of it is about maybe 10 feet up.
Oh, gosh.
So the silhouette's about 20 feet away from you, and at the top of the cavern.
Okay, Renner's gonna look around. I know it's pitch black dark, but in an embarrassing moment, he's gonna kind of look around, make sure no one's watching. Go under where the current isn't as strong, and then get ready to do his salmon because he's gonna try and
gonna jump up.
Yeah, he's gonna try. He's gonna try and do his acrobatic-y salmon thing to try and get into the hole and see what this is.
Because this is, I'm gonna say strength based. I'm gonna ask for an athletic check.
Oh, okay.
Just to get that initial launch up out of the water.
Strict strength. Okay. 17 plus 7. So what did it? 24.
Yeah.
24. You get down low, pressing your feet.
Oh, no. I'm sorry. It's not saving. It would be plus 4. So it's 21. I apologize.
21. Okay. You press your feet down low and just boom, shoot up, and then start waving your body up in a dolphin-like fashion, and you launch out of the water. If anyone could see you, it would be a very Free Willy moment.
So embarrassed.
As you launch straight up towards the hole, and you have to ninja warrior style just spider climb, and you find that thankfully to your smaller structure, it is of a wide enough hole, but not so short that you would be cramped for length. So you actually like are able to push your arms and legs out and just stick there for a moment.
What is this round thing above me that you said I saw?
As you get closer, you can see that it is made of a wooden material.
Wooden circular thing. Is there like a device or something on it, or?
And as you look and examine it more, you can see like a crossbar just a little bit taller than that. You get this. Oh wait, no, you wouldn't know what this is.
I personally do not. I'm just like, what is this?
No, like even Renner would not know what the hell this is.
Is it blocking? Is it like a device? Is it? JP's gonna kick out of this. Like, what is this?
Meanwhile, as you have sandwiched yourself in there, Donovan, you start to go up this tunnel, winding and weaving, and you feel like you've been going for quite a while. Do you have you walk through. Oh, sorry, just like they're
ignore the
discussing
chat.
what it is.
We're trying to metagame.
I know, it's funny. Like, okay, as you walk through these this tunnel, Donovan, it just curves gently until one point it does a bit of a almost a hairpin turn, but gets back on track before you look upward. Emerging from this tunnel, you kind of peer through and you see almost a, how should I say this? 25 by 15 foot entrance upwards. And you can see on the side in front of you, this wall that just kind of goes up. You're in a hole, essentially. It goes up, and on the edge of it, a large wooden plank shoots even further. And right behind you, as you look upwards, you can see two double doors, one of which kind of opens out as Elspeth. You look in, and you see this massive hole in front of you, and a massive wooden bridge that has been pulled upwards.
What?
Who's there? I say in Dwarvish.
In Dwarvish, I respond, just a regular Durgar.
Let's see if Elspeth recognizes Donovan's voice. Great. Donovan?
Where are you?
Behind the doors, where are you?
In this hole?
What?
I don't know where I am. I'm gonna climb up there.
Okay.
I'm always gone.
As you do this, how are you going to climb up there? Question, Donovan.
Do I see this hole?
Oh yeah, it's right in front of you. As the door.
Oh, then I'm gonna pull a rope and throw a rope down to help him if he says he's in the hole.
Okay. Donovan, you hear the unfurling of as some rope just kind of slaps down.
Is it secure?
Is there anything that I can tie it off to other than myself to secure it?
There is. There's
the
the
dead
hint.
body.
Handle the door will work.
Yeah.
We'll do that. Just I have a negative strength modifier. I do not trust me to be the anchor point.
No,
Yes,
well,
it's
we
tied
could
off.
share the load.
I wasn't sure that you guys were there since I stealthed over to peek. So
Well, I was already by the door.
you came back to talk to me, you said. So I thought we had.
Yeah, you're not that stealthy.
I'm gonna climb up using the rope.
Donovan, as you step forward and you step down, you hear a bit of a you look down and you see some bones.
Oh, just bones. Just bones.
I'm gonna listen.
Perception check.
6.
6. You hear nothing.
All right, I'm gonna climb up the rope.
You climb up the rope. And as you do, you appear on the door side. So there's still the massive hole you need to contend with.
How big's the hole?
It is about 25 in width and then 15 across. With the 15 across, there is the massive drawbridge that has been.
Does the drawbridge cover the entire other side?
It covers a majority of it.
I can jump that.
As you exclaim that, Azar, you feel a large body behind you.
That's fine. So can I jump it?
Oh, Moa, you're standing behind Azar right now.
Oh.
Hello.
Noah, you're here.
Yes.
Except for Renner, he went swimming. He went for a swim.
Of course he did.
So how do we get the drawbridge down?
Can I look
So-
around for a lever?
Yeah, seriously, can I jump across?
Oh yeah, you can jump across. The drawbridge is, where is it? As you look for it, Elspeth, Azar, make me an athletics check. Elspeth, perception.
20. Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Uh, 14.
14. Did you push the right door or the left door?
Since we were coming along the side, I would probably have. I would be standing behind the right-hand door, pushing left-hand door open so that I have cover behind the right-hand door that I came from.
Okay. So you push open the left-hand door and you look over to your far right and you can see a chain mechanism about also a 15-foot away from you. But you also watch as with grace, Azar just landing.
Does Azar happen to land next to the chain mechanism?
I would say since
Or are they going a different direction?
They went across.
Okay.
But they can.
Yeah, I'd be looking for.
I mean, I will direct if I see it. Just be like, Azar, there's a lever over there.
Oh, excellent.
It's probably going to make noise, though. Are we all okay with that at this point?
I can try to like. Is it a lever or is it?
It's
how
a
does
chain
it work?
mechanism.
Okay, so I can just like lower it slowly, so it doesn't like clink, 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 crash or anything.
Yeah. And as you begin to,
does anyone have silence before you do that?
Fortunately, no. That was my elective for next semester. Says the cleric who did not go to wizarding school.
Azar. Yeah, I guess this would be based on sound. Perception.
Perception is +5. 15.
15. You hear two sounds. One, as you begin to walk towards the chain, you see a cylindrical structure to your left, and you hear a almost like the sound of water being jettisoned, and then as some thing sticks within this cylindrical place. And the second sound behind you, you just hear two. And that's where we're going to end today.
Oh yeah, they stole goats from the town. That's right.
What?
They're stealing bastards.
Where am I?
All right. Well,
Oh,
that's where we're going to end today.
thanks, James.
Thank you. We will be back next Saturday, 12 p.m. ish Pacific Standard Time. Thank you again to Leslie for donating the tonic of charm, as well as the anonymous donor, who shall not be named, for their card as well. Thank you to the Hefner and
Tactical Bacon.
Tactical Bacon.
With
Thank you.
The boosted regen.
Thank you.
These will stick over, as well as 4 tokens. 1 will go into the boy. 2, unless you used it.
I did not use mine.
Will go into the boy.
Yes. Thank you all for joining us. Thank you, players, for joining us. And yes, we will see you all again next Saturday. Remember, this Monday, we are off on shows as we all settle in to get ready for Sword and Sages, beginning on Monday, the 19th of July. There'll be Candlekeep Mysteries ran by our very own Tiana. But if you are hankering for some Quests and Chaos now, if you can wait 3 more hours, we will be jumping into Down Darker Trails, a Call of Cthulhu Western, has Thomas, has Amy, has Ezra, has Julie, Tiana, and Nick. So if you're hankering for some more Quests and Chaos, we'll see you all then. And if not, we'll see you all next Saturday for Rime of the Frost.
James.
Huh?
But feel free to join our YouTube, subscribe to our social medias, the whole ballyhoo over there. Subscribe.
Yes, all the socials, please join us so that way you can be on the up to date of all Quests and Chaos thingamajiggies. Cool. So yeah, this crew as well. We'll see you all next Saturday for Rime of the Frostmaiden. Until then, bye, loves.
We're gonna go record our Patreon only thing. So
Yeah. Yes.